Hey guys, this is my 1.5 inch video. I finally reached 1.5 inch. And the last time I made a video I was at like 7/8, and it's been a while. And my ears are pretty healthy. I mean, this one, they're getting kind of thin, as you can see, but I'm not going to stretch any bigger for a while. But I found a method that makes your ears really fat, like really fat and nice. Because for a while I ended up in the hospital and one of my ears fell out. I don't know how, I don't know why, that's a whole different story. But when it did, it got really thick, and when I stretched back up, my lobes were a lot thicker. So I thought about, like, what if I downsized like 2 sizes, then went up 2 sizes, and then went up another size. So really I'm only going up 1 size. But it makes your lobes really thick when you downsize. It sounds counterproductive, and you're like, oh dude, why would I do that? Why would I downsize? But it actually works. It makes your ears a lot healthier, and it allows them to heal. Like, if you're going too fast, like I used to when I was like way in the beginning, I was going from like every day I was stretching, like every single day I would go to a new size. Every 3 days I would go to a new size, and then it turned into every week I'd go to a new size, and then every month I'd go to a new size, and every 2 months I'd go to a new size, and eventually I got this big. So that's just my story. What I want to say is that when you get to this size, you don't really, if you're lucky, you get gapping. Gapping is the most greatest thing in ear stretching ever. Because if you notice, when you like pull down and like give it a little tug, when you're big, there's a little space in between here, and it just does it naturally. Because the weight of this is pulling your ears down because of gravity, and it's causing it to stretch. Because the plugs are so heavy, but they're not really heavy. I mean, if I shake my head, yeah, they move, but they're not like gigantic heavy. They're not like stone or anything. These are acrylic, actually. And I know acrylic's bad for like new ears when you're starting to stretch, but my ears are fine right now. They're healed, they're good, they're great, they're fine. So my ears are fine. That's why I can wear acrylic. Another thing that I did to stretch up so fast is silicone. And that is a bad choice, because silicone really fucks you up. Fucks you apart. Because silicone, what it does is it stretches it even though it's not ready, and you get to that size, yeah, but when you take it out, it looks like shit, and your ear gets all like fucked up, and you start bleeding, and it's just, you get rips, and you can't feel the rips because of the silicone. Like, you don't feel the rips until you take it out. Like, one day I was at school just chilling, I finally reached my inch, and I was like, yeah dude, I finally reached an inch, this is sick. And then I went home and I was like, oh dude, my ear's sore, why is it sore? So I take it out and it was just pfft, blood on the mirror, and I was like, holy shit, never using silicone again. I mean, silicone works for some people, but I would just stay away from it. I mean, the right way to stretch is like tapers until like 00, and then from there using tape, and not like any kind of tape, like PFT or PFE tape, or it's plumbing tape basically. It's what they use for plumbing. It's really good with water. It doesn't deteriorate. And bondage tape is also good. I never used it though. I just always had gapping, so when I had gapping I just put another size in. It was already ready. Like, I just pulled down, there was just a big ass space, so I was like, wow, why don't I just put my thing in? I was getting a new size. So I got a new size and I just popped them in. So that's all. That's my story with my ear stretching. So this is my third goal size. My first goal size was 00 or something like that, and I was gonna stop. And then it was an inch, and I was gonna stop. And then it was 30 mil, which is an inch and 1/8, and I was gonna stop. Oh, so I guess this is my fourth size. So this is an inch and a half, and it looks nice. I don't have tunnels, so I can't show you what they looks like with tunnels, but I can show you what they look like with plugs. Now, this ear I'm concerned about because it's getting really thin right here, and I don't like that, so I'm gonna probably downsize again and let it get thickened up. So that's basically all I have to say. Um, that's all I have to say about my ears. So thanks, YouTube. If you have any questions, just post them in the comments. If you want to hate on me, post it in the comments. Say I'm stupid for stretching my ears this big or whatever. So later, guys.